at the end now of the first set of modules. They're things that you absolutely have to do in order to get the things that you want. And we're going to wrap it up with a really important part. And this is accountability. And I didn't realise it looks like there's a rude word written on her hand there. That wasn't deliberate, I promise. Accountability is important because you can have the greatest tools, the most specific and detailed and smartly put together, well-formed outcomes with everything that you need. But unless you take action, unless you do those things, you are going to end up with nothing but a sheet of paper full of lies, full of things that you said you were going to do and didn't. And it can be hard to motivate yourself. It can be hard to take action. It can be hard to do these things. So we introduce this element of accountability. Somebody that you are going to report into on a weekly basis, telling them that you've done the things that you said you were going to do. And we have a variety of options. We've got a downloadable fact sheet which covers all the options that you have for checking in with me. But you can also use your friends, show them your plan, get them to check in with you on that weekly basis, or your family or colleagues. People will want to see you succeed. And people quite often relish the opportunity to tell you off if you haven't done the things you said you were going to do. There are meetups available and Facebook groups specifically around accountability for your action plan. And we have mastermind groups. Quite often these are paid, but they can be really valuable in that you turn up and you can use it to explore any difficulties that you're having and also get yourself an accountability buddy. And lastly, if you don't want that personal one-to-one interaction, there are lots of apps available designed around building your to-do list and reminding you that things need to be done and rewarding you for doing so. So there are gamified ones, there are simple to-do list ones. It's all about what works best for you. Personally, a one-to-one check-in is the greatest and most powerful of these options, no matter who it is. How much more likely do you think you're going to take action if you're not only letting yourself down, but you're letting somebody else down and you know that they're going to be disappointed in you? It's really strong stuff, this social check-in, this social accountability for doing what you said you're going to do. Now, as somebody who takes 100% responsibility for their results, you know that this is up to you. It's your goal, nobody else's. It's a 10 out of 10 for you. You're starting it, you're actioning it, you're completing it, and you are getting the results. And it's all based on your dreams, your values, and so they're going to be your outcomes and your results. It's nobody else's fault but yours, whether you get this or not. It's nobody else's responsibility but yours. And ultimately, you can have one of two things, and that is excuses or results. So what do you want that to be? But having that extra person on hand, that person who's checking in with you, that person is going, so did you go to the estate agents and take a look at some of the properties for your board game bar this week? And you saying, yes, I did do that. I've got my list here. I'm checking some of them out next week. Or going, no, I didn't actually, because, well, I was tired. And it's really, really powerful. It might be your responsibility, but having that person looking over your shoulder is really good. I really, really recommend it, because I was held accountable whilst creating this program. So thank you, Colette, if you're listening in. This is all down to you. Breathing down my neck a little bit. And here's what she did when I was creating the slides. She was sending me pictures of slides every day. not PowerPoint slides, not Keynote slides, plastic and metal slides that kids slide down, the ones you find in a playground. And whilst I was doing the recordings, she was sending me images of recorders every day. And when she ran out of recorders, it was stenographers. So I had this person checking in with me. And yes, I had to turn around and go, I have not hit my deadline. But here's my new deadline. Here's the action that I'm going to take. Here's when I've booked in to do these things. Because life got in the way. And sure, they sound like excuses. And you can have excuses sometimes. But as long as you put those steps in, you revisit your action plan, and you commit to taking action once more, and you don't let it stop you, you don't let it knock you back, you just keep going, you will ultimately get the thing that you want. And ultimately, I wanted to produce this program to help other people, and the fact that you have it is proof of its effectiveness. So get yourself some accountability, whether it's with me, a colleague, a friend, anybody. So that was a nice, easy module, wasn't it? And we've covered committing to your plan and adding accountability in order to make sure that you take action, make sure that you stick to your plan, make sure you've got someone to report into at the end of each week. We've covered some options there, and we've covered excuses versus results as well. I did say in the last slide, it's okay to have excuses sometimes. But we really want to avoid that scenario because we want results. We want results upon results upon results because that's how you get what you want. So, crack on. Stick to your plan. Do the things you say you're going to do. And enjoy the results that you get because that's the whole point of this, isn't it? And I'm genuinely excited right now as I'm recording this to see what everyone achieves as a result of this. So find yourself that accountability buddy and you're well on your way.